Hi, this is Isaac Mavuso, facilitator, speaker, coach. Let's talk serious things. While the novel coronavirus continues to ravage and claim lives without end throughout the world, that is not the end of it. And actually, beyond it, a new beginning will need to happen. But it is really going to change a lot of things. Now, what we need to understand about the impact of such a pandemic beyond its term. So this is basically what we need to understand. It is going to change things. It is going to flip what we understand on its head. It is going to impact the dynamics as we understand them. Now, some of the things that will change dramatically, it is the political landscape will change, the economic landscape will change, and the social fabric of our community as we know it will change. Now, that is a definite thing. Whether it changes for the better or for the worse, that is up to the current government, and that is up to us as a people and as the people who will be standing at that time. And remember that whatever that we do, we need to be doing it considering that there is also a future beyond us that needs the legacies that would need to be left. So, as South Africa is still challenged with the triple challenge of one, which is poverty and unemployment, as well as inequality, which has been downgraded to a junk status, and we're continuing to struggle. I mean, everyone in the world is struggling in light of this coronavirus. But beyond that, we are going to struggle even more because now we are dealt a curveball out on top of the challenges that we've been experiencing. So it is very important that I would like to invite, our government that while others are dealing and managing the impact of coronavirus in the immediate, our government needs to be thinking about the future. We can't be reactive when we get there. We need to be proactive from now on to saying, when we get there, this is what we would need to do, or this is before we even get there, this is what we need to be putting in place so that when we get there, everything is set and working not against us but for us. Now, we need our government to put a team together, to lead a team of think tanks that is made out of leaders and people who would literally be able to say, okay, from now on, how do we transit from this challenge, this devastating challenge, to a democratic state that we want to have? A lot has happened. For instance, a lot of things that we would have learned today throughout, I mean, from the beginning of this pandemic, are some of the things that the think tanks needs to be looking at into saying, okay, how do we create a social compact that will enable us to survive, but also to make sure that it also mitigates within the poverty, inequality, and unemployment moving forward, because we all need to put our heads together, but we also need to contribute. And government is at the right position to facilitate that process so that everyone can have a positive impact in making sure that we all contribute the best way we know how. So let us remember, the political landscape will change, the economic landscape will change, the social fabric of our communities will change, but we need to be at the driver's seat to deciding how that changes. Is it a change that we will facilitate, or is it a change that will just meddle us throughout and leave us messed up and confused in the process? We need to hold the bull by its horn and really make sure we don't just survive, we thrive. Thank you. My name is Isaac Mavuso, facilitator. May we live.